Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Optionstradertoday. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of natural gas has moved in the last week and how the price of natural gas can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen, natural gas after making high of around 4.9, we have seen there is a continuous downfall. Okay, but if you look at this trend on a 15 minutes chart, you will see clearly that the range, how it was moving in this range. See, it was mostly in the downside, but the volatility you can see is quite, that means it has not made a sharp fall. Okay, but there it was moving the zone. Whenever the zone breakout happens, we have seen a good downfall as well as an upside movement. Okay, if you look at this trend, there is a continuous downfall, and from there it has not, this is the only period we have seen a good fall, otherwise it was like a flat zone we have seen. Okay, now if you look at this trend, because this was the period when the tariff was there, okay, and that this is the particular period where the tariff got paused, so chances was very high that if the price keep moving below this level, a further downfall we can see, because see, this is the downfall we have seen and chances can be high. If you go on a device chart, you will see clearly how the price will go upside or downfall. This was the gap I was telling you from 1 years, 2 years, okay, that the price if sustain above $4, this gap will be filled instantly. If you look at the sharp upside, you will see that this gap, a sharp upside we have seen. Okay, but the price has come down now towards $3.580. A U trend is formed, okay, and then an upside, so a pattern is there, so probability is high. We can see it will fall towards 3.47, and if the price started going below this level, it will move towards 3.37, and once the price going below this level, chances are high it will go further down and chance of touching 3.23 will be there, and if the price going below that level, chances are high it will move towards 2.98. okay, and then there will be a zone breakout, so further fall will be there. Okay, but if the price sustain above this level, we will see it will go further higher towards $3.8. okay, and if the price going above this level, chance of touching $3.98 we can see. Suppose if the price moving above that particular level, chance of going towards 4.1 will be there, and if the price going above that level, we can see a level of $4.28, and then a further upside will be there. If you look at this trend, there is a higher chances that we can see a further upside if the price keep moving above a level of 3.67. okay, so keep that in mind, that if the price sustain above this level, probability of further upside we can see. But if it started going below a level of 3.2194, we can see there will be a further downfall. Okay, now looking at this particular chart, so before I move ahead, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description, and please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description, you can join that too. Look at this particular chart, this is on a week basis. From 2 weeks it is continuously downside, okay, but it is trying to go on a particular resistance which is $3.66. okay, if the price sustain above this level, probability of sustaining above this particular level will be there, and then a further upside we can see towards a level of $3.92, and if the price moving over this level, it will touch a level of $4.12, and then to a level of $4.33. okay, and if that sustain, a further upside we can see. But if the price started falling below this level, we can see a level of 3.2, and from there a bounce back can come from this level. But if started falling below this level, it will move in this zone, so it can move towards $3. okay, you have to understand device chart and week chart, their resistance and supports are different, so your target and SL will be different. okay, there is a trend is there, okay, a downtrend, so you have to understand that if the price started going below a level of 100.5, there will be higher chances that it will cross this particular zone, and a further downfall we can see towards a level of 99 to a level of 98. okay, and then a further fall we can see towards a level of $96.9 also, and if that didn't sustain, we can see a level of around 94.7. we have seen there is a continuous downfall after a level of 107, so probability we can see if the price didn't sustain a level of 96, we can see it can touch a level of 93.4 also. But if it started forming swing, and then if it started going again above a level of $101.9, there is a probability that it can go towards 103.5 to a level of 104.5, and then towards a level of 105, and then further upside. So you have to understand that So when I'm saying that the dollar index started dollar index started going down, we can see the price of natural gas will go up. Okay, and then gold, silver, crude, these are inversely related with dollar index, so they mostly goes up. But if the dollar index goes upside, then these prices, natural gas, gold, crude, silver price comes down. Okay, this is what we can see. But sometimes what happens, they both moves in same direction. Okay, so in order to reduce this uncertainty, so whenever you start to trade, put your SL, and this capital, you have to save this capital, so always try to put your SL, and once you in profit, try to trail it. Okay, if you're trailing your SL, then you will save your profit. This is the most important thing. If you're taking your profit, I've already explained you. Okay, so we can see if the price didn't sustain it, the next close level is coming at a level of 3.54. At the price moving below that particular level, we will see it will touch a level of $3.39. Okay, this is the zone. So if the price started falling below that particular level, we will see the price go further down towards $3.194, and if the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching a level of 3.12 will be there. Okay, from these levels a bounce back can come, but if that didn't sustain, we can see the price will come down towards $3, and if the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching 2.96 will be there. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching 2.7 we can see, and if the price fall below that particular level, chance of going further down we can see towards 2.6, and once the price falling below a level of 2.6, we can see it will go towards 2.39, and then a further fall we can see below a level of $2. So you have to understand, if it started going below 2.39, a further fall will be there. But suppose if it started forming a swing, we can see it can move towards $3.7, and if that sustain, a further upside we can see towards 3.9. Once the price sustain after 3.7, we can see a level of 3.9, and from there it will go above a level of $4. So chances of touching 4.3 we can see, and if that sustain, we will see it will go above a level of 4.3 to a level of around 4.5. Okay, and if that sustain, a further upside movement we can see. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So